Getting this mountain open early, there's a lot you have to do. What's on your plate right now?
Yeah, it's exciting. Coverage is great. The lift maintenance team is working really hard at regular maintenance that has to happen to get these lifts open, Pine Martin specifically.
5 weeks ago, people were hiking and biking on Mount Bachelor with nary a snowfield in sight. Half the chairs on the Pine Martin lift were carrying mountain bikes. People were riding up in the other half to the lodge for sunset dinners. Now, resort staff are busy switching out those bike racks for regular chairs so skiers and snowboarders can ride up the hill and shred the powder on the way down.
When we're shut down for the summer, we need to go back in and change bearings and wheels in the terminal, belts in the terminal, change the shivs, and there's just a lot of maintenance that has to happen in a short period of time.
Early season for the first time in a long time.
Earliest we've opened since 1998. And, you know, it's something that we started looking at earlier in the month when we saw the forecast and we started seeing that, wow, we may actually get some serious snow this year.
John Merriman, Mount Bachelor's president and general manager, says at least 2 feet of snow is needed to cover up the rocks and provide a skiable surface. Early storms delivered nearly 5 feet of snow that packed down to about 3 feet for the opening weekend.
We always want to open early. You know, we'd be open year-round if we had our way. But it just seems like such a great opportunity for us.
In addition to snow, what it really takes to open up a ski resort as big as Mount Bachelor is people. Trained people.
Over the summer, we have about 250 employees, and that balloons up to about 1,100. We'll probably end up being, for the first couple of weekends, about 350, 400 people. We have limited lifts open as well as limited food and beverage facilities, but we'll certainly have enough people to staff.
Mount Bachelor's vehicle maintenance shop is busy putting grooming machines and parking lot snow blowers into operation. Let's face it, no one's going skiing if they can't park at the base.
Talk about some of the other preparations that are kind of behind the scenes, out of sight.
Yeah, the vehicle maintenance shop, for example, has been really busy tracking cats, getting snowmobiles ready, getting all the snow removal equipment ready. We can't open this resort without snow removal, and that vehicle maintenance team, they're a really critical piece to this resort.
Snow groomers are crawling all over the mountain, packing down the freshly fallen snow, setting up a base over which all of this winter's ensuing snowfall will build.
Once we got all the rocks and the runs covered, track packing, so just going over the whole run, trying to stomp down all the snow, basically the full run width, but trying to do that a few times over the course of the week, and it really just lets the snow compact. And then when we come back over with the tiller, it's going to leave a really, a good skiing surface, a more durable surface for us to ski on.
The mountain was open to pass holders for its first weekend of early operation. It will be open to all skiers for its second weekend and should be fully open the day after Thanksgiving.
It's still early season conditions out there, so you're going to see some rocks and you could see some down trees. We're just asking all guests to, keep in mind while we are open early, it definitely has some early season conditions in play.
Skiers and riders are encouraged to focus their enthusiasm for the early season on the lifts and runs that are open, groomed, and patrolled. As more snow accumulates and more staff come on board, more areas of the mountain will open.
Really excited to potentially be in some of this terrain that we hadn't been on until January the last couple of years, in early to mid-December. We'll see how the winter continues to play out, and if we keep getting snow, I think it's, I'd love to be skiing in the outback Northwest. Even on Summit as soon as we can get there in a safe manner, and just takes a lot more snow. We don't have a lot of snowmaking capability. It's very limited here, so we're really at the whim of Mother Nature, and she needs to deliver for us to get that terrain open.
From Mount Bachelor, I'm Brooks Snavely for The Great Outdoors.